Successful model, book author and blogger, American top model Roxanne Gould had her first modeling job when she was just 3 years old. Now she already has been modeling more than 50 years.
Walking down the sidewalk, kicking my feet as I'm moving to the music. Step to the
She has
beat,
worked for many designers like Jules Sanders and Christian Siriano. In 90s, her photos were published in many influential magazines like Parisian and Italian Vogue and Harper's Bazaar. Roxanne is one of the pioneers of no-dye silver hair modeling, and she's advocate for healthy lifestyle and aging gracefully. Roxanne has one of the longest careers in fashion, and we discussed how industry has changed over the years and how it was when she was starting.
The industry has broadened the acceptance of what beauty is. We start to see that there's all sorts of definition for beauty. So that means the modeling industry is embracing all types of people, which is inclusive. And actually, the more personality that you have, the more unique style that is just yours, the more you're accepted. So when I started, you had to have a certain look, a certain weight, a certain height. And that's not the way it is anymore, which is, I think, a wonderful thing. I needed to go natural because it was in line with my morals. I want to be as healthy as possible. And to go to the hair salon to pay someone to put chemicals on my head just was not in line with being healthy. So I was ready to forfeit my career because there was no demand for gray-haired models 25 years ago. That was really nice to work with Lady Gaga. She said, I reminded her of her mother because her mother also has gray hair.
Roxanne, you are cover girl for French Vogue. So tell us the stories behind the scenes. What your advice will be to the girls who are starting modeling jobs right now?
Well, I believe that you need to go after your dreams. When I was modeling in Paris, there were many, many beautiful women that I was competing against. And what I did was I would look up photographers that I wanted to work with, and I would contact them. I didn't wait for my agent to set up an appointment because there were so many models in that early 20s age with the dark hair. So I took action to meet and connect and introduce myself to photographers that I wanted to work with. And I was fortunate to have this particular photographer say, I will work with you. And I got the cover. Early in life, I thought when I would begin to model, I would just get an agent and off I would go because I was young, I was naive, and the world is difficult. So I hit a roadblock, and my dream was so strong, I just decided to go around it and try another way and keep going. And so I just want to encourage women to feel like even if they think that they should stop, but they really want to continue, just find a different way towards your dream, different action steps to take. And it also helps you become very creative in your own life.
Roxanne, you have so many great career highlights, and another one that I want to ask is about playing in movie with Alain Delon, because he's not only the great actor, but he's one of the most beautiful men in the world.
Right, that's true. He was so kind. He actually said to me that I reminded him of his younger self. He would take me to dinner and we would talk about filming and our next scene and what we would do and how we would prepare. And he was very generous. And when the set was being prepared, he would have me into his private room and we would talk and discuss. And he was such a gentleman. And he had such respect for me as I did for him. And like you say, it was a highlight to have that and to be with him on the premiere with the opening in a theater on Champs-Élysées, and he was so kind. He I just can't say enough about him. He was a wonderful man to work for.
More Than Just a Pretty Face is your book. So, Roxanne, tell us about this book and how you wrote it, because you are talking about many things in your book, including your struggles. So tell us how it was to write such details.
Women throughout the last few years ask me my opinion, my advice, my tips and tricks. And I noticed that there were common questions that women wanted the answer to. So that's what encouraged me to write a book, put into one book what most women ask me about. And I thought, if this woman wants to know, maybe there's a lot more women out there that want to know the same thing. So it was difficult. It took a year and a half. It was challenging to write such personal and vulnerable stories. And I had moments when I thought, I can't do this. But what made me continue was thinking that it might help somebody. What I would do in the book is I would create a story very briefly about myself to paint a picture of the topic, because we learn so well through storytelling. So I would share that was my story as proof that I know what I'm talking about because I've been through that challenge. And then this is how I would get through the challenge. And here's the lesson that the reader can take away and apply to their own life.
Roxanne, book readers especially love 5-minute recipes. So tell us about it and how it works.
So in the book, there are little, let's see if I can find one, like little boxes like this. And it's a 5-minute reset, which again brings the focus of the mind of the reader back to being aware of what they're thinking and how to change it so that it will help them instead of detract and take their energy. It will help build them up to feeling empowered, self-confident, to feel self-love, to take care of themselves. And honestly, that is one of the favorite things that readers let me know that they absolutely love. And I think the reason it's a success is because you can do it anytime, anywhere. And it's only 5 minutes. And the more you do them, the more you'll remember to do them. So it's creating, again, a daily habit that will help hopefully change your life for the better.
Roxanne, I also love your videos from social media because you share so many good and positive energy. The latest one is about the rest. And in today's world, we sometimes forget to give ourselves a little time and we forget to rest. So tell us about it, the importance of the rest.
And like you say, there's so much distraction in our world. It makes us unaware of our inner voice, which is always trying to communicate with us. And you need to be quiet to hear it. So I think that when we rest more often, it's actually helping us tune into what our body needs. And our body is always giving us signals. And, as women, we have, I think, a very strong need to just go inside and know what we're feeling and process it and recharge, because we take care of others generally, and we need to be in the best shape ourselves so that we can care for our loved ones and our community. And it's not a selfish thing. It's actually a necessary thing. And it's so easy to forget to do it. I think that's why I made the post, to just say, hello, you need to take a moment, and it's okay, and it's necessary, and it's healthy, and it will help others around you because you'll be healthier. You'll be more balanced. You'll be able to know what to do without being frantic and confused and distracted.
It will be so amazing if Georgian people can also read your book.
Oh, that would be wonderful. I hope so. Yes, thank you again. What I'm working on now is to get the book out to more people, and it's it's starting to sell more and more, but it is a process. And I enjoy talking about the book and promoting the book, and I do author readings in bookstores and things like that. So that's what I want to focus on. And of course, again, like you mentioned, the social media, I like that platform to uplift and make a happy statement for people so they feel good when they go to my Instagram. And on my website, I am also promoting my life coaching, my total well-being coaching to again help women become healthy, happy, balanced, and more self-reliant on taking care of themselves, to heal themselves first, if possible.
Thank you, Roxanne, for the interview.
All the best, and I appreciate this. Thank you so much.